Summer break is finally here, and like most people, I'm ecstatic. But the last thing I want to do is waste these precious months. So I've been using some plans and strategies to make sure that I can make the most of my time and make progress on all those goals floating around in my head. So if you want to do the same and ensure that this summer is the best yet, keep watching the video. To kick off, think about your intention going into the summer. What do you want it to look like, and what do you want to get out of it? For some people, it might be that you want it to be super productive and that you're scratching off items on your to-do list and getting things done, or you might want to rest and recover, make memories in the sun. Either way, it's great, and it'll help you a lot in the next few steps. Next, do a brain dump. Get all your ideas down on a piece of paper or online, and sort them into categories. You might have things like fitness, lifestyle, things to do, books to read, places to go. You get the gist. It's all up to you. And if at this point you don't have too many ideas, that's not a problem either. I'll link some resources in the description to provide you with some inspiration and also share what my page looked like. Now is also a great time to see if your goals are SMART. I'm sure you've heard this one before. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based, which we'll discuss soon. And by evaluating this, you can leave aside any of the goals that won't really help you or benefit you that much and focus on the ones that will. Quick side note here, that SMART goals tip really only applies to those that are really productivity related. And if one of your goals or tasks is, for example, to go to the beach with your friend, obviously you don't want to put that aside just because it's not attainable or relevant. This is really just meant to help you shape those that are work related. Have fun with your summer. Next, break those goals down. Everyone can do the task of setting goals, but it's the part of figuring out how to achieve them and, of course, doing the actions that is the most valuable. And this is because it's what most people fail to do, which inhibits progress. So one at a time, take a look at your goals and ask yourself, what do I need to do to get there? However small this may be, list these action items down. Next, start to think about the time aspect. Depending on your commitments or interest or just what you feel like doing, categorize your tasks or goals into a month-by-month view. So you have some that are under July, August, and maybe a little bit of September depending on your schedule, and give yourself a timeline for each of them. Here, it's very important to be realistic. If you have a lot to do during 1 month because you have a job, for example, or you're going on vacation, don't give yourself 10 goals to achieve. You're just setting yourself up for failure if you're giving yourself too much and not enough time to do the things you want to do. So again, prioritize and plan accordingly. So now that we know what we're doing, I'll show you what my page looked like up till now. So here you'll see I have a quick rundown of what's on my page. I have 4 headings. One is books, achievements, then lifestyle, and then also habits I want to lose, which I'll talk more about in a bit. So here I have one book that I'm reading right now, and the others are listed in a page. Then I have all my achievements that I want to make by the end of the summer. And what's most important here is that I've assigned a month to each goal, so I know what I'm focusing on. And this will help a lot in making sure that you actually achieve your goals and don't just write them down and do nothing about them. Then I also have some lifestyle ones, such as how I want to learn to cook a little bit more and follow this workout routine. And what's most important here is that I'm practicing one tip that's given in the highly famous book Atomic Habits, where it talks about removing or at least reducing friction to actually put habits into action. Now, I think one of the most great things you can do when doing this activity is to actually make a lot of the things you're hoping for, which even though they may be goals, basically turning them into habits. So you might say, oh, I want to be more fit. That's my goal for the summer. Great, so turn that into the habit by saying, okay, so I'm going to follow a workout routine or a schedule of some sort. For me, I had stick to my workout routine, which will just be working out 4 days a week, and actually write down which days you're going to do it and know how you're going to do it, and set these measures in place so that it's less of just a thought and more of something you actually put into action. And other ways you might reduce friction, for example, if you want to become a bookworm by the end of summer, list down the books you want to write. If you want to cook new meals, get a recipe book or make a page for your new recipes so that you have it and remember it down the line. And then, again, as I talked about, I listed down the action items for losing these habits, which I think is another cool one if you want to really go on that personal growth mission this summer. Maybe try to improve some of the habits that you've seen that you have, or bad tendencies or things that are slowing you down in your life in general. See how you can deconstruct those with your free time. Alright, hopefully that helped you give an idea of kind of what I was talking about. And if yours doesn't look the same, obviously it's fine. As long as you're just following those pointers I'm giving, it's great. And now, I think this is the most important step. And if I've already said that, trust me, I think this one tops any of the other ones. And this is actually building your daily routine. Now, if I said this and you go, oh my god, a routine during summer, no thanks, I want to sleep till 11 and just do what I feel like, I get you on that. But you can build into your routine that you're going to sleep until 11 o'clock. But the important thing is to actually make it. Because the second that you actually do this, it'll help you make your progress and have the same type of repetition, which will make working on these things into a habit. Now, this may seem really straightforward, but if you're not working on things on a day-to-day basis that are compounding towards your bigger overarching goal for the month, for example, you're not going to achieve it. Now, wow, that mustn't sound too great, and wow, did I just use Shakespeare language? But the point is, this will help you use your time effectively. Every routine will look different from the next, but what's important to do is set aside time for working on the goals that you listed down earlier, and for those that can become habits, make sure that you integrate that into your daily routine. This will help you tremendously. Of course, setting a routine doesn't mean that you're working 24/7. After all, you are in control of the routine, and you are in control of your own life, so make the routine as you please, and just make sure that you're happy with it. Make it something that you want to wake up and do every morning, and make it something that motivates you, not discourages you. Alright, get excited. The last piece of the puzzle is here, and it is daily updates. If you're not familiar with the term, daily updates are simply exactly what they sound like. A tool that you use to plan out your day, list out tasks, and help you become more productive and even learn more about yourself depending on how you structure it. So I'll move over to my laptop to show you what I mean. Alright, here's what my daily updates look like, again on the oh so beautiful Notion. So every day I make a new page here, and for example, here's Thursday. But I actually think I'll show my template that I've made for the summer, which is really cool. You can make templates here. So I have summer 21, and you'll see that first off, I have in the front page, I guess you could say, a little checkbox. So is today gonna be a full work day, a fun day where I won't be following my regular schedule because I'm out with a friend, for example, or a split day where I'm doing a little bit of a half and half. So I have week 1 here, I'll fill it out as an example. And this week's intention, as I said in the beginning, you set your intention for the whole summer. It's also great to set an intention for the week. And now in the week, I have my personal goals, which I will be taking from my other page. Which ones am I focusing on June? Well, I'm focusing on my personal website, so that would probably go under learning because I have to learn some coding for that. And then create some small other ones if you'd like, or follow the other ones along the way. And now you'll see my schedule. So I didn't fully show you it before, but essentially I wake up at 6:30. Then I meditate using an app called Waking Up by Sam Harris. Would totally recommend. It's great. Gives you daily meditations and a lot of other free resources if you email them and ask. And then after that, I brush my teeth, then do my daily update. Always schedule time to actually do the daily update or your routine itself. Then after that, I go downstairs, have some breakfast, preferably make a good breakfast. And I tend to start work at 8 a.m., then work till 11 a.m., take a break till 2 p.m., Then for 3 hours, work again. So that's a total of 5-6 hours of work. You can obviously adjust that and make your routine how you like. I'm just telling you what mine looks like. And then the rest of the day is up to me. But I still plan it here in my daily update. So for my morning block, this would be the one that is 8 to 11, just to give you an idea. I might list down things like finish banner image on website. And now, according to the goals you have up here, make sure that your tasks for the day are as specific as you can get them, so it's easy to check them off and measure whether you got them done or not. And then also make them realistic, as I mentioned before. Then I list down what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. And then I also like to see what I didn't get done from the last day. And then see why. Was I getting distracted? Did I spend too much time on one task and not pay attention to the other? This really helps me. This reflection piece will really help you develop your discipline. Another great thing you can do in your daily update is kind of put in a little emoji here. Say, neutral. I'm not feeling too great today, so I'm going to say I feel neutral. And then you type up a little bit why you're feeling that way. Again, these really help you on a day-to-day basis. And then I have a few reflection pieces and questions I like to ask myself at the end of the day that I type in here. And that's what my daily update looks like. And this helps you structure your day and keep track of what you want to get done. All right. That's about it that I have to share with you. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that you were able to take something away from it. And if this summer is at least a little less boring or more productive than it was before, or more fun, that should be, something that's also great to measure. Let me know in the comments, and like this video, share it with any of your friends who are maybe also gonna have a summer break, and tell me what you think, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks so much, and of course, don't forget to subscribe.